is wise to the world of danger. One who is new to the stories of old. One who is privy to the mysteries that linger. What will they find on their quest into the cold?
Alright, hello everybody, welcome to Tales of Bone and Ice. DMing for us is Mr. Brian. I am CandorCore and I'm playing Condemned, the Goliath fighter. Joining us, of course, as always, is Grimhilde playing Cukunkana. Sometimes it feels like Cukunkana is playing Grimhilde, the Kalishtar druid. And of course, our lovely Marilyn playing the badass lizard bitch Meris, the dragonborn paladin.
Well done. That was a good intro. That was very, what's the word I'm looking for? That was a no-fat intro.
She's lean.
Yeah. Fighting the green.
The war on drugs?
Nope, the Hulk.
No.
You know, there's a whole show about like 5 different Hulks living in a little Hulk cave.
Yes.
It looks like garbage.
That would have to be a really big cave, though, wouldn't it?
Did you guys know that canonically Spider-Man has boned She-Hulk?
Good for him.
Or did she bone him?
I was gonna say, like, She-Hulk seems like somebody who would peg a small spider boy.
I don't know about that. I feel like if she pegged, they wouldn't survive.
She'd have such a secure hold on you. You would feel so safe. Just saying.
And Spider-Boy would love that.
This is not necessarily like a well-known fact, but Spider-Man, like, whenever he's fighting bad guys and stuff, he almost 100% of the time pulls his punches. There was a comic run pretty semi-recently where Doc Ock copied his mind into Spider-Man's body, and he became the superior Spider-Man, and he was fighting Scorpion, Mac Gargan, and was just like, oh, fuck, I gotta punch this dude, and he punched him, and he punched his jaw, like, clean off of his body, so Mac Gargan, the Scorpion, just didn't have a jaw anymore. Just no more jaw, and he's like, oh, shit, I have so much power. With great power, seriously comes great responsibility.
Truly.
Yeah. So I think that if anybody could go to Bone Town with a Hulk, Spider-Man.
Oh my god.
Grim, you rolled the lowest.
Recap.
Are you speaking right now?
No. I was not, in fact, muted.
Okay. Just was sitting silently.
Yeah, I just felt like not responding to you guys talking to me. That's all.
Well, good to know that the illness isn't changing your behavior at all.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Grim is mildly ill. She has a dark passenger.
Yeah, you know what? I prefer to say that I'm sick, all right?
Fucking sick.
Sick.
All right, lay it down for us, broski.
Yeah, what happened?
All right, last time we stopped Cukunkana from dying. She got turned into a rock, and then unturned from rock, and then filled with potion. And then she was unconscious for a while. And then...
You had a bad dream that you don't remember.
Hey, who's giving the recap right now? Who's giving the recap right now? Is it me or is it you? Huh? Who rolled the lowest? Was it you? I don't think so.
It's my job to fill in the blanks.
Yeah, well, I wasn't done my sentence, huh? I was gonna say that, and then he interrupted me.
All right.
Rude. Nah.
Take it again.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna start from the beginning. So, we stopped Cukunkana from dying. She was a rock, and then she was not a rock. And she was fed some potions. And then she had a dream, and she was unconscious for a long time. The dream is spooky. I didn't like it, and Brian didn't let me have emotions about it.
That motherfucker.
Not accurate.
Is accurate.
Emotional gatekeeping.
Yeah, I was gatekept.
How's it feel to be the gaslit one, Brian?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just said a thing that's on my side.
Oh. No.
Wrong. And then Connie had emotions.
Slander.
And Meris had emotions. And they hung out until Cukunkana woke up. And then she woke up. And then they left. They went to another town. Oh no, there's dead bodies everywhere. Uh-oh, there's a big pile of bodies. The Cukunkana was very sassy. We found something there, I think. Corpses. And then we ended the session. Oh, we decided we were going to go see Fang's village to check if everybody was also dead there.
Ugh, oh yeah.
All right.
Oh, I might stay outside.
Does anybody else want to fill in any more blanks?
All the bodies had pieces missing, but not from the head or the torso. I wrote that down.
Nice.
Thank you, I'm good at notes.
Also, Cukunkana has a new skill.
Oh yeah, I have a new skill. It's to tell whether or not bodies are inhabitable or not.
Which has so many varied uses.
Oh, that's why I wrote ask about dogs.
Yeah.
It's specifically useful for giving the one person Cukunkana hates most the ability to enter the corporeal world.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and it's like, God, now I'm going to have to hear him in real life. Ugh.
I did write down Claymore said he would like a hot corpse bod or a dog, and then I have an arrow pointing to a little box that says, ask Grim about dogs.
I forgot that I said he'd be willing to be a dog.
If you don't give me a fucking dog, Brian.
When I re-listened to that, I'm like, okay, so Cukunkana's got two options here. Either one, she can put him in Legolas, or two, she can just say that every body is uninhabitable until we find an applicable dog body, which means that A, dog, and B, she won't have to listen to his voice. So
I was thinking a body that like has a completely destroyed mouth would be good.
That wouldn't be habitable.
Why not?
that sounds kind of ableist,
Are
Brian.
you in charge?
Excuse you. If I find a habitable body, I'll just cut the tongue out. Problem solved.
Damn.
Last we left off, you guys were standing and you had just witnessed the giant pile of bodies with various different limbs missing. What do, fam?
Kick it. No, I'm just kidding.
I dive in.
How big is the pile?
Like,
Big?
Yeah, like is it taller than Connie?
yes.
But how many corpses is that to be taller than 7 feet? That's at least like 200 corpses.
Yeah, it's about 15 to 20 feet tall.
Oh, shit.
So this is a really big settlement then.
It was a really big settlement.
Wink.
Now it's a really big ghost town. It's not big, but it seems like it was densely populated.
Yeah, they probably had to cram everyone together because of how limited space is.
Some of the bodies do look like they have fashion that doesn't look like it's all the same.
Hey, guys, I wonder if these are people from the other town, like, that got attacked by the zombies, so then they had to flee here, and that's why there's so many.
Cukunkana mind links and she's like, that could be it. That's actually a really good observation.
Yes, I was going to say.
Thanks. I'm trying to be very helpful today.
She's like still thinking that Cukunkana's like still mad at her, so she's trying to not make too much of a goof of it.
Oh yeah, 100%. If I'm helpful, then they'll like me. That's exactly what I was thinking.
Textbook people pleaser.
Meanwhile, Cukunkana is just being a mean teenager because she is.
All right, we should look around then.
Yeah, can I investigate the pile?
For sure. Like, are you just going to walk up to it and investigate? Connie, are you, like, walking around it?
Yeah, I will walk around it, assuming the radius isn't so massive that it would take me significantly far away from the group.
No. It's a pretty tall pile, and it seems like it's really, like, uncomfortably neatly stacked.
Okay, all right, like firewood. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, people stacked like firewood. That's horrifying.
Yeah, so Condemned is going to walk around. He's going to investigate not so much the pile itself, but he's going to be looking around the perimeter, specifically for any signs of anything going on, or any clues, and in particular, any traps.
Okay, can I get the investigation check from Meris first?
Mm-hmm. Can I specifically look for any, like, patterning on, like, attacks or to see, like, how the bodies were dismembered? Like, if I can see if there's, like, a specific kind of item, like, weapon used to do it, or...
Yeah, for sure.
+0, huh? I rolled a 5.
Okay, you walk over. It looks like it could have been a sword, could have been a knife. The bone part seems rather well cut through, but you can't tell if it was a specific type of weapon or tool.
So am I rolling investigation or perception?
You're rolling perception.
Oh, good. Hell, gotta love that advantage. 11.
Nice. Okay, so as you walk around, you're looking for like anything that might be like traps and stuff?
Yeah, basically.
What you can see as you look around, you don't see anything that could be a trap. You see bodies everywhere. You see typical gore and massacre that has occurred here. But an unusual thing that you do see is there seems to be one hand that is frozen in the ground that is sticking out, and it's just from about the forearm up to the fist, frozen in the ice, and it's clenched.
Arm wrestle it. Take it down.
I nudge it with my boot.
You nudge it with your boot. It doesn't move. It doesn't. It's frozen in there very well. It doesn't look like it's quite the same as everything else. Everything else is sort of fresh looking and wet. This looks much older and it's much grayer.
All right. Well, yeah, I'm not going to try and like find an in-character reason for this. I'm going to unclench the fist.
All right, give me an athletics check.
Okay.
Connie has curiosity.
Sure.
Arm wrestle.
All right. That's, what is that? 16, I think? At least 16.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's the exact DC that I set for this.
Oh, perfect.
Because I figured you'd be the one doing it.
Fuck yeah.
So as you take your fingers, have you ever like tried to like unclench someone's fist before?
It's not super easy.
Yeah. So as you do it, you sort of start with the pinky and you sort of move it, and the bones are like slowly cracking as you're doing so. As you know, when people die, their body is set with rigor mortis, and this seems to have been for a much longer period of time. And as you do, and you open it and you start to be able to see the palm, you see something that's like, seems like a small file full of what looks like maybe tiny shriveled organs.
File like the little tubes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like little decanter.
Ew.
Yeah, a little decanter, a little beaker. It's see-through. You can see the stuff in it. And they look like tiny shriveled organs.
Tiny shriveled organs.
Maybe like kidneys or lungs or something.
But like very small versions of.
Very small, yeah.
Like a rat's.
Yeah.
If only Condemned knew what a rat was. Okay, well, yeah, I guess you'll call out. Cukunkana?
Hey.
I think I have something here you may wish to see.
All right. She goes up. She was probably just staring into space at the corpses for a while.
Checks out. That makes sense.
It just comes over and she's like, yeah, what's up? Organs in a jar?
It seems like witch things.
So as you see it, Cukunkana, you recognize that, oh shit, those are beans. I've seen those in my dreams before.
Beans?
Oh my god.
That's what beans are?
I'm full of them!
I was just gonna say.
1 second. I gotta find the word for beans.
We can hold off until you find the word for...
Samna.
Samna?
Hey. Samna.
What is samna?
Beans. It's a kind of, plant. Kind of.
Oh.
You eat them, or you can plant them and make new things. She snatches it out of your hand.
Well, no, I haven't actually taken it out of the corpse hand.
Oh, okay. She snatches it out of the corpse hand without hesitation.
So excited. So as you snatch it out of the hand that was holding it
Oh, gross.
fades away and disappears into black smoke, and a sort of whispering, hushed voice begins to
Uh-oh.
chant over
I'm getting cursed.
the wasteland as you are all standing here. Meris, you're on the other side still investigating bodies.
I'm feeling like I should have said before that it looked like lungs to me.
The two of you suddenly see an apparition appear before you, and it says, "You have opened the hand. This community was built around the hand, and those who tried to open it failed. And you who have, and you who have taken, these have been tasked with growing these beans."
Is that what I hear too?
Yes.
I got dirt. I can grow some sumna. Oh, Sukni. I'm gonna grow some sumna.
So you're turning this from scary into a cottagecore, and I love that for us. We're gonna make a garden.
Okay, I see what you mean. So, Brian, when you said it looks like tiny organs, you meant because beans look like tiny kidneys.
Because kidney beans.
Okay, because I thought this was like a little file and it was filled with like little lungs. Lungs threw me off.
Exactly. It would look like that to you.
Like lungs?
I mean, like, kidney beans are sort of like, it's not a complete and obvious full comparison, but like, you know, kind of gross and small and sort of elongated shaped.
All right, well, you know what? At the end of the day, I'd rather be tasked with growing beans than be made the king of England. So this works.
What does that mean?
Excalibur, dude!
Oh, you pulled the beans from the hand,
Yeah.
and now you're the king of beans.
Yeah.
Sukunkana is going to excitedly turn to Condemned, be like, Connie, guess what? Sumna? the Samna.
Samna,
Yeah.
yes.
They're also it's also the same word for this little bug. It's like small and brown, and it looks kind of like a Samna. And they attach to your leg, and they're really small, and they suck out your blood.
Are you talking about ticks?
Mm-hmm. Yep, same
Oh,
word.
gross. Ugh.
I see.
I can turn into one. I'll show you. Do you want to see?
You know, the lore keepers in my tribe used to tell me that the world before was an amazing place. The more I hear from you, the more I think that amazing is subjective.
It's not the only kind of blood-sucking insect.
Oh, good.
By the way, insects are little creatures that they're like she makes a tiny little circle. She's like they're really small. You remember the Nukinka?
Horrified look on his face. Yes.
Nukinka are not insects. Insects only have 6 legs, but Nukinka have 8.
Oh, that makes it better then.
Oh, good.
Yeah, and also Nukinka are typically hunters. Some bugs are also hunters, but the Samna ticks are more like parasites that attach to you.
Silence. You who holds the beans.
It's really hard to say beans, really scary.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Say Samna.
Bubbles.
You who holds them. You must grow. And in doing so, you shall be betrothed the treasure. Now, set upon this path. You are on the path to godhood of nature and nourishment.
I'm gonna grow the hell out of these Samna.
All right.
Did you hear that? He thinks I'm gonna become a god.
What did they say you were going to be married to?
Married to?
Trevor?
I heard betrothed.
Betrothed?
I heard betrothed to Trevor.
Who's Trevor?
Apparently he's your next husband.
Ew, I don't want to get married. Ugh. Just the idea. Ew.
You're gonna marry some bean boy.
The path to godhood may require sacrifice.
Yeah, well, I'm not marrying anybody. God or not, ain't gonna happen.
This is known as the Redeemer Devotion.
The Redeemer Devotion?
Yes,
Redeemer Devotion.
yes.
What does that mean?
So do you have a name?
Yeah, who are you?
Are you Trevor?
So
I'm sorry.
we are.
Who's Trevor?
I heard Trevor. You're
What
betrothed
kind of
to
weird
Trevor.
name is Trevor?
You are betrothed.
I don't
to
know where the
Trevor.
fuck anybody heard Trevor.
I heard Trevor.
I also don't know if I said the word betrothed.
I think you said betrothed, but condemned heard betrothed.
Well, I mean, it's there's a language.
I heard Trevor.
It's a language barrier.
Did I just see it, or did I hear this too? Can I hear this bitch talking?
You can hear this, and you specifically heard the words.
Trevor, apparently.
Trevor.
Trevor. You specifically heard the words Redeemer Devotion.
Can you say it all again, but in like common?
Can I say that all again, but in common?
Can you say it with your regular boy voice?
You have opened the hand. This community was built around the hand. You're tasked with planting those beans.
You have been set upon the path of the Redeemer Devotion.
But what was that thing about Trevor, though?
Nobody said anything about Trevor!
Well, what did you say instead of
I
Trevor?
cannot remember when I said the words Trevor.
It was after betrothed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so this is also going to be undercut by the fact that this is a character who I haven't named. You asked what his name was, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we don't have a whole lot of people who are tweeting about the show right now because we haven't, dropped yet.
Mm-hmm.
We have exactly one entry for the name inclusion initiative.
Is it Grim?
No.
Sloop.
Oh my god! Jesus fucking Christ!
Sloop.
Of course!
Thanks, Sloop.
Thanks, Sloop.
My name is Sloop.
My name is Sloop. I'm the spirit of the beans.
I'm a spooky guy. My name is Sloop.
I am the Sumna spirit.
Hey, do you want to date my grandson, Trevor?
So you want to address Sloop?
Yeah, I want to talk to Sloop, the spirit of the beans.
What?
Do you live in the beans?
I am a delivery man, exclusively for this message.
Oh, okay, so you're not coming with.
No,
Okay, do you know Maha?
I know not. Only this message and one other important piece of information.
Oh, okay, so it's like where if you ask if somebody knows the language, you're like, oh, I don't know the language, but I only know this, and the sentence explaining that.
What's the other piece of information?
Yeah, what's the other information?
There are 12 other paths to godhood.
Okay, cool. Are they all bean related?
Not to my knowledge.
Are they plant related? Can I become a god 12-fold? That'd be pretty sick.
We require 12 individuals, each taking one totem of the...
Beans.
Nope.
Samna.
Nope.
Bean, kidney, black, white,
Food group.
chili.
You need a beans god for the lagoons. You need a
yeah,
legumes
yeah,
god. You need
yeah.
a root god.
Sprout.
You need a rutabaga god?
Beanstalk.
Eggplant god?
Branch.
I didn't think that this was gonna be, like, taken very seriously because it's beans.
Well, your real mistake was having the messengers stay around.
That's true.
So what, are you like a spirit or an elemental?
Are you a spell? You seem sentient.
Wait, hey, what does he look like?
He's sort of just like a ghosty smoke sort of triangle with arms and no legs. When he speaks, he's got a red glowing bit in his mouth, and he's got yellow, terrifying anime eyes.
Cool. I love him. Can we keep Sloop?
Sorry, so what else was he saying? There's 12 other paths to godhood, and they need 12 people to have elements. What were you saying?
Right?
I'm sorry, I know.
We require 12 other people to take on these thrones of godhood, to rebuild our land and reset it to what it once was.
So it has to be 12 people. It can't only be me. Great.
How do we find them?
You must choose
What do they have to sacrifice?
everything.
Apparently you have to get married.
To Trevor.
It's a polygamous group.
Sounds like Trevor has a pretty good deal. I'm not sorry.
I'm asking good questions.
Thank you, Marilyn, for trying.
We're incorrigible.
Why am I the one being the fucker in this situation?
Yeah, you guys are having silly moves.
I'm sick. What's your
The,
excuse?
the 12 gods that we were
the 12 beans to make the stew.
12 beans to rule them all.
Yes.
The 12 gods we require are time and reverence, nature and nourishment, death and passage, birth and protection, peace and health, war and order, luck and catastrophe, craft and destruction, loss and fabrication, mayhem and penitence, medicine and magic, weather and land. You 3 have been tasked with finding 11 other people to take these positions to bring us back to what we once were.
So, like back when there was Wator?
Woo-oo.
Woo?
Woo-oo. Hey.
Yes. Unfreeze the ocean.
All right, sorry. Can you say that again? It's like, this sounds important. He's taking out like a little pad and like a little charcoal thing to write
Well,
with.
can you write it in the chat though? Just write it.
There you go.
Oh, bless. I love you. Know it.
Bless.
Please.
I'm sorry we didn't take your bean situation seriously with your bean ghost.
Well, when you say it like that,
I mean
Your
it!
sloopy bean ghost.
I mean it, okay?
The bean banshee.
let's try to get back into the moment. As the bean ghost reveals
The Samna spirit.
Samna.
reveals the information of the tenets and paths to godhood, he suddenly fades away,
No, I had so many questions.
The sloop, the Samna spirit.
dissipates into nothingness.
No!
As does all of the mist that has surrounded you for your entire life, always keeping everything at sort of a relatively close distance from what you could tell. The mist lifts, and as far as you can see, everything is flat. You can see all the way to where you left your lizards, and the silence is impossibly deafening.
Oh, fuck. And the mist is everywhere too, right? Like, it's not just here. It's everywhere.
Everywhere.
Cukunkana looks up at the sky.
As you look up at the sky, you can see it's blue.
Cukunkana like desperately slaps at Connie's arms, just up, look up right now, look up.
Condemned is like looking around,
Look
trying
up,
to assess
look up,
how much the problem.
look up.
And he looks up and he's like, oh, what? What is this?
Ah!
Condemned reflexively grabs onto Cukunkana as if afraid that she will fall up.
As you notice this, you see the mist rush forward suddenly and find its way into 7 nearby bodies which begin to rise. Any missing limbs replaced with shards of ice holding weapons made of the same material. They lumber forward unnaturally quick, and as they do so, they all shriek in unison, all yelling the same short word. Spark. Please roll initiative.
Finally, something that makes sense.
Oh my god! We've been hearing Spark a lot, hey? I've noticed that. I remember Grandma saying it before we left too. You all got the spark in you. I've been thinking about it.
Yeah.
All right, everybody, tell me your initiative rolls.
I got a 12.
I sneezed, but I muted myself, and I require a bless.
Bless
Nice.
you.
Thank you.
What's your initiative?
19.
Whoa.
Nice.
15.
Oh my god, I haven't fought in so long.
Did you remember to roll with an advantage?
Who are you talking to? Of course I remember to roll with advantage.
Yeah, he's the only one who knows how to play Dungeons and Dragons.
That is objectively false!
It is objectively true. I don't know what I'm doing.
I know what I'm doing.
You're not a player right now.
Look. So, there are 7 bodies nearby that are all standing and coming directly at you. A couple of them look a little bit different. They look a little more tanky and hearty. The one that is coming directly towards Connie does not look a little bit more tanky and hearty. And he goes to swing a ghostly ice scimitar at you. 15 hit, I don't think so.
It does not.
All right. He runs up to you and he swings. You deflect it with your brand new shield. You saw it coming. Ping! Psh, gone. Cukunkana, it's your turn.
Okay. How many are there again?
There are 7 surrounding you.
Surrounding us. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Boy, howdy, are these spells not great for combat. All right, point A. I'm going to use my action to... I think I'm just going to throw a produce flame for now.
Classic caster. Takes 5 minutes to cast
Classic.
the one cantrip they always cast.
Yes. That's all. I've only got one trick. It's the same with fighting games.
You got a default move. It's important to have a default move.
I got a default move. Okay, so she just says Akin Kuku, and she casts Produce Flame, and I'm gonna toss it at one of them. That's a action. Okay.
Yeah. Are you looking at like a pretty basic looking bitch, or are you looking at like a little beefier one?
Yeah, a beefier one. I rolled a 23.
Sure, that hits.
A fucking better. I got 7 damage. Pretty good.
Cool. Do you sort of like shoot this out of your hand like a Dragon Ball Z, or do you toss it like a baseball or like a softball?
I'm gonna say DBZ style because it sounds pretty cool.
Okay, so you put your palm out flat in front of you. You fire this Produce Flame out. It hits this skeleton man right in his chest, and it sort of sinks away a little bit, and you can tell that should have hurt more. That didn't quite do as much.
Oh shit.
Yikes. Okay, well, fire's out.
So it did 3 damage instead of 7.
Dumb. Alright, I'm also gonna use my bonus action, because why not, to cast Shillelagh.
That's 2 cantrips.
That's 2 that's 2 cantrips. I don't have any other bonus actions.
You can do starry form stuff.
God damn it. Why don't I know how to play D&D?
This is the first fight we've had in like a month and a half.
Mm-hmm.
The actions page, it's a godsend.
I'm looking at that. Thank you.
Yeah.
Just do Starry Form. It's a short rest.
Yeah, I'm planning. I'm just reading them. I'm
Trying to pick your favorite?
I'll just do the archer for now.
Okay.
So she holds up her star map and she says, "Tawu," and then the constellations appear. The stars appear on each of her joints and form the shape of a celestial bow that she now has in her hand, and she's ready to fight. Also, I want it to be clear that she makes sure that she is in as advantageous as a position closest to Connie as she can be.
Okay.
Good call.
Because if they're surrounded, that's the best place to be.
Probably right behind him then, because he's got one that is on his ass.
Yeah.
You also can attack with that starry form as part of the transformation into that one as a bonus action.
Oh, that was my bonus action though.
As part of
As
it.
part of the same bonus action.
Oh.
Oh.
So you can do the archer attack as well.
Okay, I got a 22.
All right, who do you hit?
The one I just tried to hit.
Okay. Describe to me how you go about doing that. I would like to hear you describe this, and I will just describe his reaction.
So Cukunkana pulls back, like as though there's no bow in her hand technically, but as soon as she starts making the action like she's pulling an arrow, the bow forms around her hands, and a light arrow that sort of glimmers in the now sunshine fires off and smashes right into the enemy.
As it does...
I'm sick. You can't expect me to have really sick explanations when I'm ill.
As it does so, it pierces the same spot that you hit with a Produce Flame, and it spirals in, and you can tell that this connected. This will work. So you did 10 damage?
Yes.
He looks as pissed as you've ever seen a skeleton look before.
Honey, this one's mad. I hit it and he's angry.
That's your turn?
Yeah.
All right, Connie.
Okay, so I just want to check in on the position. You said 7 bodies. Are they surrounding us like kind of circular, or are they like in a group and there's like a front lines and a back lines?
No, they are surrounding you like circular.
Okay, great. Well then, Condemned is going to say his own word. He is going to say, Uvar, and grow from 7.5 feet tall to about 12 feet tall.
Big boy. Big.
You know, like Mario.
Yeah, exactly. Dude.
He large.
He then is going to strike at the one that just ran up to him. And he's just going to try and kick it directly in the fucking chest.
Fuck yeah.
All right, so that is 25.
Damn.
That hits.
Sure does. And once per, I get to add 1d6. Yep, so this is 2d6 damage. Fuck him up. 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
As you take your large foot and you kick him directly in the chest cavity of this body seems to like pop out and it falls back into the pile of bodies as it would. But soon after you do so, the ice that is its weapons also reforms and keeps the body held together, if gently.
Well, this is going to be a long day. And yeah, he's just going to position himself between Cukunkana and the largest group, which I guess she's already kind of done, and end his turn.
Okay, next up, there's one that stands up. He has a... What does he have?
Boner?
He seems to have some sort of instinctual nature to his body, and he reaches with his right hand to his left hip, pulls it forward, and a skeletal, icy crossbow forms in his hand as he fires 2 shots at Meris.
No, why? Because I call that his boner.
Nobody likes it when you draw attention to it. You're supposed to treat it like a 17-year-old at the breakfast table and just ignore it until it goes away.
Oh my god.
A 14 doesn't hit, does it?
I hope not. No.
No, not after we shouted at you to wear your armor.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The first shot goes wide, flying past your neck. The second one bounces off of your bone armor, and he howls and howls up as loud as he can. And then he runs towards you, charging angrily.
Oh god.
Next up, we got another relatively average-looking bloke. Runs up to Cukunkana and swipes at her with his scimitar.
No.
Please, I only have 23 hit points.
Natural 20.
What did I just say?
Brian.
What did I just say?
Quick, turn into a penguin. That'll save you.
Didn't help last time.
Okay, so he runs up with his scimitar.
Did he have to run past me by chance?
No, he was coming from the other side. He runs up from the opposite side as you two are facing pretty much back to back, and he slashes across, coming up from your left hip up to your right shoulder, and he does 10 damage to your tiny little body.
Oh, great. Now I have 13 hit points.
And that's his turn. Maris, it's your turn.
Fuck yeah. All right, so I got big bitch coming at me, right?
Yes, you got a big bitch coming at you.
And he's a hefty boy, right?
He's pretty big, yeah.
He didn't take any damage though, did he?
He has been damaged by Cukunkana.
Oh. How smart does he look?
They're all like zombies and gross and icy.
That's true. Since he's running up at me, this might be stupid. I'm going to take a stance, just a sturdy stance, and I'm gonna yell at him. I'm gonna say my own words. I'm gonna say, kill. And then I'm going to use my channel divinity control undead.
Ooh.
I love you, Marilyn.
Thank you. As an action, you can target one undead within 30 feet to force a wisdom saving throw. DC 12.
Hey.
Okay.
I know. I'm scared because I was like, if he doesn't, I can either try to hit him or I can try to see if I can control him. But if I can't control him, he might hit me.
All right. So he passes this check.
Fuck. Can I get the sense that they're all was this the guy that was immune to fire too?
Not immune to.
Yeah.
Resistant to.
Resistant to fire for sure.
Shitty. So
Use anything other than fire, like punching him in the face.
my only bonus action is to make fire. So
I mean, does it cost you a spell slot?
Because
Because consider the following: any damage is better than no damage.
no, but it's just like for the next time I can add fire damage.
Oh, okay.
So it's not like I can't like hit him right now.
I thought you were talking about your breath weapon.
No, that's like a full action.
Unfortunately.
All right.
Just
okay.
just like save your spell slots for smites.
You can move.
I mean, these are undead.
Yeah.
How far away am I from the other two?
About 15 feet or so.
Okay.
Cause a ruckus.
Well, I'm wondering if I should run away or if I should run to Cukunkana so that they'll have somebody else to hit instead of her. but I don't want to bring this one over to you guys. So I think I'm going to
Just be like just be wall of Meris stands tall.
I think I'm just gonna hunker.
You could cause a ruckus and try to attract some of them too.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah, I'll just take my maul out and just kind of like yell. I'm just gonna like wave it in the air, just be like, "Come and get it!"
And that's your turn?
That'll be my turn. And then I hunker.
Give me a performance check real quick.
Oh, okay.
Just to see.
Oh, no, that one doesn't count.
Is it because it's bad?
Well, on D&D Beyond I rolled a 1, but here I only rolled a 4 anyway, so 6.
You don't do a very convincing performance. You're like, come and get it! And that's your turn. You immediately do get swarmed by at least 3 guys, though.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
I don't have a backup character.
Unrelated.
All 3 of them swing their ghostly scimitars at you. Okay, so I think a 17 hits, right?
Yep, that's my AC.
So you get hit by 2 of these guys. The one that misses seems to be getting lost in the fray. He can't quite connect with the other 2, so crowded on your body. And you take 10 damage from these 2 ghostly scimitars slashing you on your back and 1 on your front.
Oh, shit. Fuck, okay.
Another big guy seems to run straight for Cukunkana from the other side, and the 2 of you are now pretty crowded.
I'm gonna die.
Maybe.
I am going to die. Just after I started my path to being godhood.
God damn it.
It takes out a very large blade. It's made of ice, but it's much longer than the typical short sword or scimitar. It's a long sword, and he swings it at you twice.
Me?
Yep.
Ugh, here I go. Dying.
I think your AC is higher than 11, right?
It is, yes.
Okay. You are paranoid now. You're definitely maneuvering out of the way of these 2 swipes, and that's his turn.
Uh-huh. Suspicious.
Next up, it's the one that had his chest kicked out of his body, looking to get some revenge on the guy who just got him. 12 doesn't hit.
Nope.
His body doesn't seem to hold itself together as well, and he's not quite used to it, and he swings wild. Cukunkana, it's your turn.
It is my turn indeed. Okay, so I'm within melee range of an enemy.
Yes.
Okay, great. So I'm gonna have disadvantage on shooting with my Tawu.
Mm-hmm.
Tawu means bow.
Figured.
I can do context.
I know, but I was like, just for maybe there's someone out there who doesn't do context.
Everybody playing at home.
Everyone playing at home who's just as confused as I am.
We should start a bingo. Word bingo.
I had a bingo card for my home game once. It was very popular.
Aww.
It was just like all the memes that our group does. So it's stuff like party forgets an NPC exists.
What a mood.
Like certain player who is new responds to wait what when discussing something the party did in the past. One player threatens violence. One is like one player and their character both get morally outraged. And if you completed a line, then you got an inspiration.
Oh.
Nice. I love that. It's cute.
That is really cute. Okay, let's see here.
Oh, I want to retroactively give Cukunkana inspiration for breaking their vow of teenage anger for the excitement of the bean.
Yeah, all right. All right, let's see here. Okay.
A lot of people like to consider their turns when it's other people's turns. Just putting that out there.
Well, you know what? I was considering it. Fun fact.
And she did not come to a conclusion.
I did not come to a conclusion, but I was considering it.
Okay.
Thank you.
There was something I thought of that I want to do, but I'll just do it at the end of next turn. Brian, you're going to think it's really stupid.
That's fine. I think lots of stuff you do is stupid, but I still love it.
Okay, all right. Is this a ranged attack? It is a ranged spell attack. God damn it.
So you can disengage as an action and still shoot your bow with a bonus action.
But I'm within melee range of an enemy, so I'll be at disadvantage.
Not if you disengage from him.
I think you're actually within melee range of 2 enemies, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fun fact, raw, you can only disengage from a specific enemy, which I didn't know until relatively recently.
We're not playing like that.
That's fair.
Yeah, but if you're in melee range of an enemy, then and you're trying to make a ranged attack, you get disadvantage on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so even if I disengage, I'd have to like move away from them and probably into the range of another enemy.
You have a bit of space. There's a bit of leeway there where you could get isolation to do your thing if you wanted. But they are closing in on you, and it's getting more and more claustrophobic.
I'm very aware. Is there a way, can I disengage and sprint out of the entire fucking zone?
I'll say that you can disengage from multiple enemies on the same square, but if in that same turn you run by other enemies, you will take attacks from them. So you would take 2 opportunity attacks on your way out. But there is another direction that you could run in.
Is there anybody on top of the pile of bodies?
No.
And I'm next to the top pile of bodies.
You're about 10 feet away from the pile of bodies.
I thought I was right next to it. Okay.
Not right next to
Well, I thought I was standing right at the pile of bodies. Okay.
You're going to climb the pile of bodies?
I was thinking about it. I've been thinking about it the whole time.
That's fucking hilarious. You know, they can't be as, like, climby as you.
All right, I'm going to, I guess, disengage a little bit and move away and then shoot them with my... Seems like a waste of an action. Ugh. I mean, I'm gonna die at this rate. Okay. And then I'll shoot them with Dawu
Okay.
from a little bit of ways.
Are you shooting a bigger guy or a little guy?
I'll shoot the most damaged looking one.
The one by Marilyn. Meris.
No, that's actually the one that's messing up you, Connie.
Cool.
We gotta focus fire.
I'm so proud.
That's how you do it.
She plays MMOs.
Dawu.
What'd you get?
I got a 17.
So you fire your shot. It slams into this dude. Head and chest fly out, and then he crumples to the ground, just arms and legs.
I dealt 8 damage. You didn't let me tell you how much damage I dealt.
I knew that no matter what damage you dealt, it would be enough. So you wreck one of these dudes, and you are now one enemy less.
Fuck yeah.
Well, that's something.
Is that your turn?
I think that's all I can do.
All right, Naukon.
So how tall are the big ones?
They are still shorter than you. They're about, 6.5 feet tall or so.
6.5 feet. Okay. Cool. All right. In that case, Condemned. So he's actually going to turn around and approach the two that were beside Sukun. So he's basically going to stand where she was.
Okay.
The little girl walks away, and then the huge guy comes in. He looks down at the two. He's like, "Hello."
Greetings.
He's going to take his one log-sized arm, and he's just going to slam down on the bigger of the two.
Fuck yeah.
All right.
Whack-a-mole him.
All right.
That's an attack roll.
Okay.
Bummed out?
Does a 12 hit?
No.
I'm going to use Action Surge, and I'm going to do it again.
All right.
Get him.
Does a 15 hit?
No.
God damn it!
Ryan! You're lying.
So as you go to slam this guy down with your big, massive, log-sized hand, he just sort of grabs it with his two incredibly, unusually, surprisingly strong hands, and as you try to slam your other hand down to compensate for this weight, he stands strong and he holds it still and he pushes it off of himself and he shrieks at you.
Ew.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of you either.
Is that your turn?
That is unfortunately all I can really do, yeah.
All right. The one that was rushing towards Meris continues to do so.
Come at me.
And he fires a shot from this ice crossbow at you, and he takes out a blade and he swings it at you as he reaches melee range.
Come get some.
14 doesn't hit.
Nope.
The crossbow bolt goes wide, and actually you deflect it with your maul. Just
Yeah.
ping!
I was just thinking I got my shit ready.
And then he runs at you with this longsword. Man, this guy cannot hit for shit.
It's because I can't perform, but I'm kind of intimidating.
You sort of move your maul so that the head of it blocks the shot from the crossbow bolt, and then as he swings his blade, you sort of move it down in the trajectory of the blade, and he sort of rebounds off of the middle part between your two hands holding it tight.
Hell yeah.
And you just fucking menace in his direction. Another guy, I believe this is the one that was coming up at you and swinging as well, goes up with a scimitar. Good old scimitar swing. Fuck. 16 doesn't hit. He goes up at you, and you're just like Jackie Chan with a ladder, deflecting shots back and forth. Ping, ping.
Just running off the trajectory of it.
Up next is your turn.
Fuck yeah. Well, I'm taking my maul, and I'm going to smack that first bitch.
Yeah.
I'm going to use, I think, the momentum, and just kind of, as I'm, swinging it around and deflecting, I'm just using the momentum. Just try to, put as much power onto his, grubby little neck as I can. Ooh, a 19 plus 7.
That hits.
Oh, damage is 2d6 plus 5. 12 damage.
You can sink a smite into that if you wish.
Do I still have that? I was looking for it.
Yep.
It's on the bottom of your actions.
It's a class ability.
The Searing Smite?
No, just regular Divine Smite is a paladin ability.
Oh, Divine Smite, yeah. You can expend one spell slot to deal 2d8 extra radiant damage, plus 1d8 for each spell level higher than first.
So you just burn a spell slot, and then you can add 2d8 damage onto that.
Yeah. Okay, so it's a 2 and a 4, so that's 6.
And then also the damage from the other hit you did?
Oh, that was 12.
Okay. As you use the momentum from the deflection of these strikes, you bring it down on his neck, and it crunches into the fleshy part of his body, and you sink a divine smite into his body, and you can see that this is still like a person's form, but the eyes begin to leak blood, and the nose begins to sort of crack at the right nostril as it flares up to the middle of the bridge of the nose.
Ugh.
Up next, we got those 3 dudes that were swinging at you before, so they're going to keep going for you. Only one of them hits this time because you're feeling yourself. You've done a ton of damage. Ping, ping, ping. You kept the momentum up. You deflected 2 more shots. One of them still gets through, and he only does a whopping 5 damage to you. But you can barely feel it at this point. The adrenaline is pumping. You're doing incredible.
Thanks, Dad.
Cukunkana, there seems to be a target on your back for this specific guy. He runs up to you, and he has to run past Connie because Connie is enormous, so Connie gets an opportunity attack.
Instead of an opportunity attack, can I just try to grab him?
Yes, we have established that that's a thing that we can do.
All right. Condemned is just going to reach out and try and grab him, and because I'm in my Uva form, I get advantage.
You sure do.
Yeah, cool. That's a 5 and a 2. but
Okay, cool.
11.
You did your best.
As you try to grab onto this fool as he runs by you, he takes a hand and waves you off, practically a kung fu motion as you do so, and your hand goes a bit wide. You're not able to get purchase on this guy. He runs over to Cukunkana and he swings his horrifying icy blade at you twice.
Great. Excellent. I'm gonna die.
He gets at most a 13 and he does not
Fuck
hit.
this guy.
Does he end his turn?
He does end his turn.
Damn straight he does.
All right, I'm going to use one of my stupid abilities.
Yeah.
I'm going to use the stone rune.
Ooh, that does damage to someone who ends their turn, right?
No.
Or something?
It incapacitates them.
Ooh, incapacitating's a good one.
Ha! Hell yeah.
He's going to say, stay put, and activate the rune. So he has to make a DC 13 wisdom saving throw, which everyone has passed so far.
He
but...
gets a 14.
Yep, cool.
Plus 0, 14.
Yep.
Fuck off. You can't hit, but you're smart, apparently.
He turns and he shrieks at you. No!
Does he actually?
Yeah.
They can talk?
No!
Oh, they can talk.
Well, this changes
Oh,
everything.
that's interesting. Let's sit down and have a chat.
Just chat with this fool.
Yeah, can we just talk this out?
Cukunkana, it's your go.
Okay, all right, cool.
You have a guy who is right in front of you.
me.
Yeah.
Great. Excellent. Okay, let me set the scene again. I have a plan. I did think about it.
Mhm.
I have a plan.
You got 6 guys who are still chilling.
Are there any gaps that I can run through yet
Yes, you do have a bit of space.
without getting an opportunity attack?
Yes, if you disengage from this guy. Because they're focusing a lot on Meris for some reason.
Yeah, okay.
It's because I'm hot.
I have the same weakness as these guys.
Me?
That was the joke. It didn't land super well.
Like their attack rolls.
I get wrecked.
Yeah, I'm gonna disengage. I'm gonna run as far as I can, which is 30 feet away. Does anybody look particularly hurt, like, enemy-wise right now?
That big guy who is trying to fuck up Meris.
Alright, since the only thing I can do is use a bonus action, I'll just hit it with Dawu,
All right.
because that's the only thing I can do.
Roll that attack.
I got 23.
Nice. What's the D?
10.
All right. You disengage from the guy who is making your life a living hell. You fire your starry arrow at this seemingly powerful, but as demonstrated thus far, incredibly incompetent sort of leader of this pack.
Whoa, she's shooting the zombie, not me.
You nail him directly in the head, and it passes through and leaves a gaping hole that you can now see through, right through his head.
Does he die?
No, he does not die. He turns to you, and you can see that one of his eyes popped out of his head.
Ew.
Oh man, you should get that checked out.
All right, Naukon.
All right.
My boy.
So I've got one guy beside me, and I can't get within range of the other guy without provoking an opportunity attack, I assume, right?
Unless you want to disengage, yes.
Yeah, okay. How far away is the other guy?
About 10 feet away from you.
Oh, then I should be able to get to the big guy without provoking an opportunity attack.
Because he big.
Do you have 10-foot range?
Well, no, but I only provoke an opportunity attack when I move out of the other guy's reach.
So you would move out of one guy's range, right?
No, because like if we're thinking about this on a grid, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like if the big guy is 10 feet away from me, then I can just stay within the first guy's reach.
Oh, because you just move a little bit. Yeah,
you just circle around him.
Yeah, I'm just circling around him.
Yeah, I
Just
got
go
it. I'm
to
with you.
circle.
Yeah.
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 Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So I'm just going to circle around. And so just kind of circular motion. That's perfect. 'Cause as Condemned is doing that, he's going to kick, and he's going to try and kick the big guy's leg.
Sure.
Please hit.
What'd you get?
I don't want to talk about it.
I don't want to talk about it.
I missed.
Did you miss really, really bad?
It was a 3 plus 6. It was 9.
Okay. So you go to sort of backwards boot kick this guy, I guess, and you just sort of aren't paying enough attention. You're not looking well, and you just sort of put your foot out in the back in sort of a donkey kick motion and just, oh shit.
Okay, I'm going to be bitter for a second. I'm going to take the minute that you people spend figuring out your turns and use it to be bitter, because that's how I allocate my time.
That's
I love
fine.
how, like, you guys take, like, forever to, like, figure out your turns. You do, like, the really basic stuff. I'm, like, going through, I've got, like, all these cool-ass plans, what I want to do, and then I just miss every single time. Okay, action surge, miss. Okay, sound endurance. Okay, he succeeds. Okay, cool. So I just have these cool, like, set pieces that I can do with my martial character, and then nothing comes of it every time. And I'm so mad about it. I end my turn.
I had a cool plan if I couldn't get out without getting hit, okay? You want to know what my cool plan was? I was going to run directly towards an enemy and then turn into a bug and skitter underneath his feet as fast as I could. Or plan B, I was going to run towards the pile of corpses and turn into a bug and hide in the corpses.
A needle in a bug in a zombie
All right?
stack.
What are they going to do about that? Where are you going to find a freaking ant, huh?
All right, that's pretty good. That's a good idea.
Thank you.
So the guy that's been trying to hit Meris goes for one desperate last pair of swings with their longsword, holding it in both of their hands. Fuck yeah, Jesus Christ.
No.
Finally, God. There's a 21 hit. Fuck. And the 16 doesn't, so you get hit by 1. He rolled a 2.
Fuck
so
yeah.
he swings at you
Pathetic.
with his both
Because he has
hands.
no depth perception.
Clasped. That's a different guy. Clasped on his horrifying ghostly longsword, and he brings it down and he cuts you right across your neck, dealing a modest 7 damage.
Oh, what a bitch. Oh, I am getting low in health, though.
And another guy, he turns around. He's like, there are people dealing with this stupid dragon, and he disengages and he heads over to where Cukunkana's at. And as he does so, he fires his light crossbow at you.
Great. Perfect. I want to use shield.
Well, we gotta wait until we determine whether or not it hits or not yet, and then you can decide if you're going to use shield or not.
Okay.
So
Because I have a thing that does that. I just
you
remembered
do
about
have
it.
a thing that does that.
Yeah.
I do.
Oh, shit. Dope.
So it fires. It gets a 14. That's not enough to beat your AC, so you don't need to use shield.
Excellent.
But it is charging at you.
I'm going to say that she shrieks and hops out of the way.
Okay.
It's very uncool.
Meris, it's your turn.
Fuck yeah. I'm gonna hit the bitch. That's what I'm doing.
Okay.
Is he the only one that's on me now?
No, you still have 3 more that are on you.
Shit. Okay, yeah, I'm still gonna try to hit this big bitch because he looks kind of shitty right now, right? Is he starting to look a little sad?
Yeah, he's looking. Well, he doesn't look sad. He looks fucked up.
Okay, good.
You've been fucking his ass up.
I'm gonna do it some more. That's a 15 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
Oh, okay, thank God. That is 12 damage.
How would you like to kill this big bitch?
Fuck yeah. I think I'm just gonna keep swinging for the neck.
Are you going to knock this dude's head right off?
Well, I don't know. I don't want to like smack the head off, but what I want to do is crumple in his like shoulder and neck area so badly that his head is just like basically like attached to his arm now. Like I want him to be just like absolutely immovable, but in doing so, goodbye.
Okay. So as you bring your maul down, you crumple his shoulder, and it seems that his arm sort of props up in a really gross and unnatural way as his neck and spine seem to crumple and shatter as his head sort of fills the space that his shoulder once did. And you see on his eyes there's a sort of look of awareness, of fear, of recognition, of misunderstanding, and then that all fades away as the ice limbs that he had formed on his body shatter and disappear as he falls to the ground.
Oh shit.
Do you want to do anything else with the rest of your turn? You got a bonus action, you have some movement, you got some guys on you.
Yeah. There's not too much I can do with my bonus actions. I think I'm just going to hunker.
You're going to just brace for the incoming onslaught of attacks?
Yeah, because I can't. I don't have anything to make them not be undead anymore.
Okay.
So I will not, and I cannot, and I won't. And I'm gonna just stand there and
You actually do.
What?
You hit them with them all, they just become regular dead.
Shut up. That's funny. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna point to another one that's near me, as in like you're fucking next.
Once again, 3 more scimitar slashes come your way. Okay. And as per usual, one gets through.
Meris is just so strong.
Apparently.
The other 2 seem to be wailing in some sort of regret or some sort of pain. It's not totally sure. And you take 5 damage from one slash.
Can I use a reaction? Can I use Hellish Rebuke?
For sure, yeah.
I've never done that. So I want to do that.
Okay, so they have to do a save against your spell save DC.
Yeah, Dex 12.
They beat it, but they still take half damage.
Okay.
So you get a cut along your upper thigh on the outside of your right thigh.
So that's a 4 and a 9.
So that's a 13, and that is divided by 2, and then divided by 2 again because they have resistance.
Oh, yeah, shit.
So 3 damage. It seems to take this with a gracious scream, if you will.
How gentlemanly.
And then up next, it's the dude who is chasing down Cukunkana.
Ugh.
It charges with its 30-foot movement range.
Great.
This is the big guy?
You can take an opportunity attack as you are within that range.
Okay. I'm going to try and grab him again.
Yeah.
Come on. Okay, it's 24.
Hey!
Nice. That definitely beats a 7.
Oh, good. So the only time I roll good is when anything other than a 1 would have beaten it. Good to know. All right.
Yeah. So as you grab it and immobilize it, it turns its focus to you and it swings its sword at you twice instead.
Good.
Excellent. Don't worry, I got a plan after this. I thought it out.
A 17 doesn't hit, I believe.
Nope.
So both of these slashes just completely untouchable as you are. It just bounces off of your bulging, rippling, giant muscles.
Yeah.
So big, so beefy.
Cukunkana, that guy chasing you, he's finally stopped moving.
Yeah, great. I'm gonna cast a 2nd level guiding bolt.
Okay.
Fuck yeah.
Get his ass.
Fuck this guy. I swear to God.
Cukunkana is done with this fight.
I rolled a 21.
That hits.
Done with this fight.
I'm fucking over it. I'm doing 25 damage. Is he dead?
Just hold off a goddamn second, all right?
Because if he's not dead, I'm gonna use my bonus action to hit him with Dawu.
So you take your star map out, and as we determined before, your star map lights up and it fires a guiding bolt off, slams into this dude. He's trying to swing his sword ineffectually at your friend, and as he does so, it seems to like smash into his hands that are holding his blade. As the blade falls to the ground and shatters, so does he.
Oh, wait, not the guy that fired the arrow at her, the one that I had.
The one that you had, yeah.
Yeah.
God damn it!
I got him for
Kill
you. You held him
stealing.
down and I kicked his ass.
Well, I had him for you. Okay, never. It's fine.
It's
It's
fine.
fine. It's good. He's
He's
dead.
dead.
That's the important
Move
part.
on.
Let's move on.
I wanted to kill that one.
You have a bonus action still?
Yeah, I want to hit the other one that was shooting at me.
Okay, you can shoot at that guy.
Look, I thought it was a good idea.
I'm always pro-dead.
We can discuss tactics later.
Bonus action, she uses Dawu, and she got 18 to hit the other one.
That hits.
I got 12 damage.
And once again, you take out another enemy with your Dawu. It fires off, it slams through his shoulders and takes both of his arms off as he collapses to the ground and falls, his head sort of crushing disgustingly into the ice as it does so.
See, Connie, I knew what I was doing.
All right.
She didn't. But she seems very competent right now. She's gonna ride this wave.
As she should. She's kicking ass.
That's fair. She's 17. Yeah. Are there any big guys left?
No, there's no big guys left.
Okay, well, I'm glad I went Ivar for this.
Cukunkana is still gonna run 30 feet backwards again, away from everybody.
It's fair. Naukon,
Who is left?
the 3 dudes that are fucking up Meris' day.
Okay, and that's it?
That's it.
Come get some. Come get...
Come on, see how water's fine. Go get some.
All right. Condemned is going to run up to the 3 that are around Meris, and he's going to punch whichever one looks to be... Are any of them damaged?
There's one that has taken a little bit of damage with the hellish rebuke.
All right, he's going to try and punch that one just directly in the back of the spine.
Yeah.
Come on. I need to stop this. What happens is I miss, like, the thing that I'm rolling into, this one, and I get something like, that'll hit. Like, that one was 11 plus 6. That would have hit, but I'm like, no, it's got to be in the box, because that's my rule. And then I roll again, and it's a 6, so I got a 12.
That does hit.
Okay, well, I'll take it.
Fuck yeah, yeah.
They're the baby ones. You can hit a baby.
God,
We can hit babies. Other people can't hit our baby.
don't tempt me, Cukunkana.
I'll fucking do it.
I'm calling CPA.
Anyway, as he does so, he's going to use his bonus action. So he punches it in the back of the spine, and then he's going to kind of twist his wrist as he does so and try and grab onto the creature with his bonus action as Tavern Brawler. Okay.
So how much damage did you do with all that?
Oh, right. Damage. That thing.
Because you can deal that.
I can. It doesn't happen very often, but I can. 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right. So as you go to punch this guy and sort of grab his spine, you punch right through him, and as you grab the spine, it comes out of his body.
Nice.
And he just collapses.
Yeah.
All right.
Does he have a fistful of vertebrae now?
You do have a fistful of vertebrae.
Well, I drop it because that's gross.
Oh man, eat one.
As you punch him in the back, Meris, you get a splatter of blood that lands onto your face, and that similar look of recognition on their face before fading out and becoming just a normal and dead again washes over them as they collapse to the ground. Now one spine less than they were before.
I can't wait to attack one again.
Anything else, Connie?
I guess I'm just going to position myself so that I'm within, reach of both of the other two.
Sounds good.
And that's it.
All right, Meris, you're up next.
There's only the one left, right?
There's 2 left.
There's 2 left? Oh. On the one that hasn't been damaged, there's one that hasn't, what, right?
There's 2 that haven't.
Okay, what do the 2 look like? Is there one that looks stupider?
No, they just look like people.
On one of them, whichever one, I want to try to use command.
Okay.
And it's still a wisdom saving throw of 12.
Okay. So as you try to use the command spell, what's the command word that you try to use?
Halt.
Okay. So in doing so, you say halt. And it seems like a moment of your control lashes over this guy, and then it washes over because command does not work on undead.
Oh, it doesn't?
Nope.
What? Stupid.
You did your best. You shoot your shot.
We're all learning here.
Oh, it's because my other one is command undead. So I just thought that you could command all of the undead with command.
That's okay. We're all learning.
No.
No, it's not okay.
No, we're not learning.
Okay. Well, as a bonus action, then I'm going to use Harness Divine Power to regain one of my spell slots.
That's a good idea.
Thank you. Because that stupid command. So, just kidding, it didn't happen.
Okay. Okay, so you heal back a spell slot, and then these 2 last guys swing for you desperately.
Oh, yeah, I was going to heal myself instead of doing that. Well,
Okay, one hits. The other one is distracted by this giant Goliath behind him, and the other one is still razor focused, trying to get you down. He hits you for 5.
fuck. I have 5 hit points left. So as he's swinging for me, can I look at him and go, come at me, get some?
He does. You catch a scimitar slash on your cheek as you say that.
Oof.
And you collapse to the ground. Cukunkana, you are 65 or so feet away from this.
Yeah.
More like 70 feet. You see your friend fall down after getting a slash directly on her face.
Do you walk 10.5 feet forward?
Actually, I'm gonna commit a violence first.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's my girl.
Yeah, I want to cast 2nd level guiding bolt again.
You can cast Guiding Bolt for free twice, you know.
Oh, I can.
But you really want to do the damage, or do you want to...
I could use the free one, I guess.
Yeah. Shapow!
Let's see here, guiding bolt. I got 15.
That hits.
Okay.
Do you hit the one that has been doing the violence on your friend?
Yeah, so the one that looks the most damaged.
Okay.
I got 14 damage.
Okay.
Does that do it?
Yep, that takes him out.
Okay, great. I take out my starry map and I say, Akisnuhus, and I want to shoot out a guiding bolt, and I want it to smack it in the chest, and I want it to kind of look like it's burning with radiant light from inside, which makes it crumble into a sparkly corpse, frozen dust.
So it's sort of like, I think it's in one of the Terminator movies or something like that, where it bores a hole in the chest and then the body sort of folds onto itself as it falls down.
Yeah.
It melts from the inside out.
I kind of wanted it to explode in sparkly corpse dust. You know what I mean?
Blood is what it's called.
But it's frozen.
Just a little bit of glitter.
Can we have some glitter, please? Can it be a little bit magical girl for once?
Just a little glitter.
Please.
Brian, please. Just a little glitter.
So we shift our camera's view to the side of this body, and as the bolt flies and hits the chest, the back of it shoots out, and like you've seen before in many anime, the head looks up and the arms go straight down, and there's a glistening, glassy, blood-splattery dust that shoots out the back of it and creates a rather ambient, sort of romantic almost, lighting.
Excellent.
Is that what you're looking for? Are you fucking happy now?
Yes, I am happy now. All right, next.
Condemned to standing right beside. He's like, oh, pwah! It's never going to get out of my armor.
Yeah.
All right, I want to use my bonus action to use Dawu to take out the other enemy if I can.
All right.
Because, like, we can heal her after we've killed everything. She'll be fine.
Okay.
I got a 15.
That hits.
I rolled 11.
How would you like to do it?
All right, after she commits the first violence, she pulls back her celestial Dawu and aims it right for its stupid nose. I want it to slice right through its goddamn nose and leave a giant gaping hole in the middle of its goddamn face.
Okay.
Fuck yeah.
As you do this, it sort of spirals and it distorts their features, and it leaves sort of this spirally, fleshy wound right where their face was.
Awesome.
And that's combat, y'all.
Whoa!
Quickly, though, the two of you who are conscious, can you give me perception checks?
Okay.
I sure can try. That's 11.
I got 11 also.
Okay.
Can I use my inspiration to get advantage on that, actually?
Yeah, you didn't use it in the fight.
Okay, 17 then.
Okay. Connie, you don't catch this, but Cukunkana, you distinctly hear somebody casting a spell. You both feel this sort of desperate need wash over you to lay down and take a nap, to fall asleep, to rest, to relax.
I want to take out my dagger and cut my hand to stay awake.
Okay, you want to cut your hand to stay awake?
Is it gonna work?
I mean, you can always try.
I am trying.
Okay.
Also, I want to cast Healing Word on Meris.
Okay, well, we're in the middle of a thing right now.
You just had to kill.
I'm gonna do 1 damage on
The
myself.
baby got a taste for blood. We're terrible parents.
Condemned notices himself feeling unnaturally sleepy, right?
Yep.
Okay, well, if he sees Cukunkana injuring herself as a result of this unnatural thing, he's going to follow the witch.
Okay, so how do you do it?
Honestly, there's one way for him to cause himself a lot of pain to keep himself awake. And it might ruin the mood, but he's just going to punch himself in the dick, honestly.
I mean, whatever works, you know? Okay, I don't think you have to roll, but yeah, either of you. You're just going to do it. But I do think that you deal 1 damage to yourself, and then you roll a crit on yourself.
Okay.
Yeah, I just deal 1 damage on myself.
This is how I'm going to lose.
Also, you are still large, if that means anything.
No, well, the dick grows too.
So that is 14 damage to myself.
God.
Okay, so Connie takes his giant fist and prevents himself from ever having children. Boom! And in spite of these valiant efforts both of you have made, you do feel the sleep eventually wash over you.
No, I want to heal my friend before I pass out.
Well, neat.
Condemned just keels over.
We wish a lot of things. I wish I didn't try to command dead.
Yeah,
This isn't fair. How can I resist this?
you can't.
No.
Because it's a sleep spell.
It's the sleep spell. It's based on your HP.
I don't want that. Isn't there a resistance?
No.
Don't I have a...
It's your HP that matters.
Well, I guess Meris is fucking dead.
Just let me do my job.
What? I'm not allowed to have feelings?
Yes,
I'm
but
not allowed
just-
to have thoughts?
You're not allowed to have regret about deciding to attack instead of healing in the middle of combat?
No, because Cukunkana's choosing violence today, and so am I.
Okay.
Yeah, we started sassy.
I'm out here trying to make content, and Brian's out here like, nah, don't talk anymore.
I'm here trying to make corpses out of corpses, okay? I'm not here, you know.
Yeah, all right? Fuck.
Content is us arguing. If you pretend like that's not true, then I don't know what we're basing this whole podcast off of.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kill you. Siblings.
Cukunkana, you notice something very familiar that you all have encountered before. It seems like there are a crowd of people that seem to be appearing as if they were never there, walking towards the three of you. They all seem to be clad in white, and as you look up to their faces, you see that they all have animal-like features.
Condemned is just going to let out like a little and then collapse.
Cukunkana's gonna try to shoot them with her starry form and fail and pass.
You shoot the.
She shoots the Tawu directly into the air, and it kind of like evaporates into like a glittery dust as the form wears off once she loses consciousness.
That's cool. Meris, can you give me some death saves?
I don't want to.
Dude.
I can't believe Meris is dead. It's all my fault.
Okay, so it's a 9 for the first one.
Oh, good.
That's one fail.
The second one is... I thought that was a 1. Is this 7?
Okay.
That's not better.
Also a fail.
Actually, a 1 is 2 fails, so that would just kill her.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to roll another one. 1.
Wow.
Fuck, I don't remember the character. Shit. Fuck.
Wow.
That's where we're gonna end the session.
No!
I can't think of a better ending, though.
I can. One where Meris doesn't fucking die.
Oh my god.
It's called Cliffhangers, y'all.
This game's stupid and I don't respect it.
Thank you, everyone, for listening to episode 13 of Tales of Bone and Ice, starring Grimhilde as Cukunkana, Marilyn as Meris Terracit, Candor as Condemned, and myself, Brian Sherwood, as the DM. Music and editing done by Chelsea Love, with additional editing done by Brian Sherwood. We have been torturing our friend Sloop with beans for months, and this is our payoff. Finally! Since I'm recording this when the episode hasn't dropped, obviously, I just want to extend a massive thank you to Sloop for being our first community-named NPC, and also for beans. As per our usual end card stuff, you can find us on Twitter over at BonePod, and if you use the hashtag BonePod, you can wind up just like Sloop. Thanks again for listening, and remember to get your oil changed, as dirty oil can have a lot of unfortunate side effects on your vehicle, but most obviously and upfront, impeding your vehicle's fuel efficiency. It's our second arc, so we got new theme music.
Ooh.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Ooh. Did you guys ever listen to the new theme?
I think I did. I listened to all the
Because
audio.
neither of you responded.
Neither of you did.
I know, that's because I didn't listen to it until like a week later.
I remember listening to like a music track and being like, be good or something.
So, what was it? Grim came over for laundry or some shit like that. And I was just like, yo, check this shit out. And then Chelsea played it, and both of us were like fucking like doing like kung fu horse stands. Like, that shit is so good. Continuance deserves a different theme. This one is so much better than Continuance deserves.
Yeah.
It was really good.
yeah, that it's a theme song worthy of someone who knows how to keep a fucking calendar.
This feels pointed at me.
It was.
I had Drake show tickets.
No, not that. Sorry, no, context is wrong. No, no.
Denali was in
Marilyn,
town.
I was referring to the fact that when we went into continuance, they're like, we don't keep track of the days. And we're all like, why the fuck wouldn't you keep track of the days, you dumb bitches?
Yeah,
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
I remember that. But I was also like, whoa, going after blood for Marilyn today. Jesus.
Oh my god.
I understood. I was just shoveling out.
That was so funny though. It was the best thing is that I went to the drag show with my straight friend and then she got COVID. And I was like, ha, the gays are trying to kill you.
Thinning the ranks.
You're an ally to us, but we are none to you.